Greetings, everybody. This is Roy Dockery, the author of The Art of Leading. And I had an opportunity this weekend to speak at our church. We did an event called Hope for the Holidays, which is to talk about grief and just the feelings that people have around this time of the year. And one of the tables that I got to facilitate was talking about financial hardship, especially during this time of the year or during holidays specifically. And I'd asked to speak for about 5 minutes on the true meaning of Christmas, right? When most people who know me, I'm a Christian unapologetically. And so the point of this season, right, time of year, is that we're supposed to be reflecting on selflessness and sacrifice, right? Because if we think about the birth of Jesus, it was God's personal sacrifice to reconcile himself to him, live a perfect life that we could not live. That's the beginning of it. But the rest of it is really about sacrifice. But we've switched it a little bit. Some people call me the Grinch this time of year because we've made it about consumerism and receiving, not about charity, generosity, or selflessness. Understanding the culture, understanding the way that we structure things. I'm not, I'll just tell you right now, I don't buy Christmas gifts, haven't bought them for my kids in over 15 years. We always do a service project around Christmas. We adopt families, donate money. We do something in service of others because I wanted to teach my children that that's the point of Christmas. So I can't say that and then do something different. I made my actions match up with my words and what we believe. So that's been fine. My children don't have any expectation of anything around this time of the year, except for the fact that they're going to get to participate in serving other people, which they love to do. I'm actually going to do that later today. I'm excited about doing it. So just to start that, so you know where I'm at. What I'm going to give just is practical advice, and then I'm going to give a practical advice, and I'm going to offer some precaution that you can easily observe if you look at your own life. First practical tip is set a budget for this holiday that does not create a crisis. Set a budget that does not put you in a difficult circumstance. Whether you listen to Caleb Hamer or Dave Ramsey, somewhere in between, have a budget, stick to the budget, communicate that budget to your children. And if you're really going to go, if you're not in a place to be financially, with your, and you don't have a lot of discretionary income, you might have to limit that pool of gifts. The first thing I would say to eliminate, if you've got a limited budget, is adults. We're grown. We can buy whatever we want. We should be able to buy whatever we want. If you're limited on budget and you really want to be able to take care of your children just because economically you haven't been able to financially continue to contribute to them throughout the year, then cut the adults out and have a bigger budget for your children. Set a budget and communicate that budget so that the children know, so that you're setting a healthy expectation. If your budget is $500 and one of your kids is expecting a pony, then someone's going to be disappointed at you or the Santa Claus that you've been lying about bringing stuff to the house. I'm not going to get into that now. We'll talk about that at another time. So that's the first thing. Set a budget that does not put you in a crisis. Well, that's number one. Number two, find some way to serve and make the holiday about serving, even if it's not about giving. If you can't financially give to someone else, I haven't always been in that position. We started out by picking one kid because you can go to the Walmart and look at the Angel Tree or the Salvation Army. I would pick the one kid that just wanted some shoes or just wanted some gloves and a hat, right? Get to pick what you would, I couldn't buy video games every year. I couldn't help with a lot of things. So I would pick the thing that was within a budget that I could do. And that's what my family and I would do. And my kids always enjoyed buying those gifts for other children. But find a way to serve. If you can serve with your time, you can serve with your talent, you can volunteer, you can go caroling, you can go spend time with the elderly at a senior citizens facility or in a retirement community. You can volunteer to go caroling somewhere. You can go serve at a food kitchen. You can go look up a dream center in your area, right? Based organization that does a ton of community stuff. Find a way to serve. And the easiest way sometimes is to take something that you have that you don't use and give it to somebody who needs it. Right? Make this a time of year where you go through your clothing and you identify some stuff that you can't fit. Your kids are always growing. Instead of just taking stuff to Goodwill who's going to resell it, find an organization that's dealing with families in crisis. Find an organization that giving stuff away for free. Because you're giving it to Goodwill, but Goodwill is not giving it away for free. Same with Salvation Army. But find some family. All of us who have kids that play these video games, gift the video game to another child. That's why I buy physical copies. Don't fall for the digital scam. Buy physical copies because then you can gift the copy. You can't gift the digital video game, right? It stays on your console or in your account, and when kids stop paying it, you just wasted your money. So buy physical games to give those away as well. And so that's my advice, right? Practically, one, set a budget that doesn't put you in crisis. And two, find a way to serve so that you can have a reflection of what this holiday is actually supposed to be about. And precaution I'll tell you is that What you don't want to happen is what your children remember is the energy that you had leading up to Christmas being anxiety, frustration, and concern, and the energy that you have after Christmas, which is being anxiety, frustration, and concern because of the financial situation you've put yourself in running up credit cards. That while they're trying to enjoy the gifts that you've given them, the environment that you've created is one of tension and frustration. Right. So I hate to be in stores this time of year and seeing parents snap on children for the smallest thing, because you've conditioned your family to set an expectation to basically break the budget and to have to recover from it. As somebody who grew up in a circumstance, my mom loves giving gifts. You will always remember what happened after the gift came. You will always remember the frustration. You will always remember the less patience. You will always remember the financial ripple that happened. We had a school reach out to us. I'm a director of outreach at our church, to ask us if we could help with food in the middle of January, because there's just a pattern of children running into food insecurity after Christmas, because people spent money on Christmas gifts and other children don't have food to eat. And I guarantee you, your child will remember being hungry. Your child will remember you being upset. Your child will remember you being absent because you had to work overtime and all of this other stuff to grind, more than they remember the experience that lasted about 5 minutes of them unwrapping things. Right. The serotonin hit that we get from just unwrapping things, you could let them unwrap an empty box and they would still be happy, depending on what their age is. They don't care. It's just about just opening something new. But they will remember your state of mind in January and February. They will remember your state of mind in December when you were frustrated or hyper focused on trying to do these things for them and for other people, and disrupting the spirit of what this holiday is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about charity. It's supposed to be about sacrifice. It's supposed to be about giving. It's not supposed to be about consuming. It's not supposed to be making a list and checking it twice. It's not supposed to be about Santa Claus and gifts underneath a tree. You can do that. Make sure you're not doing it in a way where you're creating an environment that puts that anxiety on your children because of the things that you set an expectation to provide. Set a healthy expectation. Do things that are within your budget. Find a way to serve. Don't make this holiday something that your children remember as the thing that put mommy or daddy or grandma or auntie into an emotional state of frustration because of the things that they did for you. Because what winds up happening is they carry that guilt because they're the ones that asked, even though you didn't give them the expectation and the guidelines to ask in a way that wouldn't cause you stress. So, y'all have a blessed day. I know it's a little bit of a series there on that information, but hope you take it. Hope it's helpful. God bless y'all. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Take it easy.